Well, welcome back everybody to another edition of JJ's PC Builds. I'll tell you what's on the docket for today. I know I just did a previous video today, but I'm doing this another video today because CES was just delivered to us. And the 4070 Ti. I'm going to give you a little bit of my thoughts about it. I'm not going to make this a long video. I'm going to make this a short one. So stick around. We're going to get the B-roll going. So don't go anywhere. Right here on JJ's PC Builds. Well, welcome back from the B-roll. Guess what? CES and nvidia just announced the 4070 Ti. We're going to go ahead and flip to that screen real quick for you. There it is right there, the 4070 Ti. And it's supposed to be special. And it's supposed to be better than, better than anything AMD is supposed to have. But the price, excuse me, the price, I'm going to tell you, they're trying to get $799 out of this video card, right? That's going to be launching on January the 5th. For $799, I don't feel it right there because, then they tell you that, right here, the $799. Then they tell you that the 3060 is going to be $329. Let me go ahead and flip to that screen real quick. And as you can see, there's the price range. You got the $329 for the 3060. The price for the 3070 and the 3080 is not going to be any which way but expensive. And you got the 4070, and the price for the 4080, which is now getting up to about $1,600, and the 4090 is well over $2,500. Okay, now that's kind of sketchy if I would imagine, but I'm going to tell you, prices for gaming for nvidia looks like this is not going to be a good one. They should have started this price out, and they should have started the price down where the 3060 is right now, and the 3060 should be half to quarter that price. That 3060 should be about $130. The 3070 should have been about $150, and the 3080 should have been about $190. And then they started out like the 3090 should have been like $220, and then the 4070 should have started off at $329, and then the 4080 should have started at about $449, and the 4090 should have started at about $699. That would have been more fair to the consumer. To me, that pricing right there that I just gave you would have been fair enough. But no, the price ranges stay up around $2,000, something that you can pay a mortgage on, something that you can build a whole new PC with for $2,000. And still you can, in building a whole new PC with $2,000, you can still get a decent graphics card. You know, everybody's sitting there knocking AMD. Well, don't knock AMD, because AMD just does strictly, up into gaming, and they do the best they can. But, everybody has their ups and downs. And imagine these new cards are going to have their quirks as well. I'm sure they're going to have their issues. So I'm waiting to see what comes out of that, and after testing and everything else that other reviewers are going to start doing, which they don't send me anything, so I'm just telling you what I see right here. And they tried to say all the new gaming and stuff coming out for the 4070, 4080, and 4090, and then laptops and blah blah blah, and so on. But this gets down to the brass tacks of it. Okay, I'm not going to sit there and do a live stream on something that everybody's going to be pissed off about. And trust me, there's already going to be backlash to nvidia over this. So I'm not going to live stream their event onto my page, because, everybody's going to be pissed off and they ain't going to want to see it. And then, it's just bad PR for JJ's PC builds. But, the only thing they got going for them is content creating, and gaming too, yes, but the price is impossible. They're not looking for the consumer that can only afford a couple $100 out their pockets. I'm just putting myself into a consumer's shoes. Okay, I said I wanted to get the 3060 or the 3060 Ti. That's if it's affordable. Now, you got the 3060 Ti that's up around $400, and you got the 3060 that's around $325, and then you got to go down in scale to get to that $200 margin. So what, I got to get a 580 that's almost extinct? Or I got to get a 1660 Super, which falls in the $200 range. I got to get a 2060, that falls above the $200 range, in between $200 and $300. Okay, their pricing is just, and believe it or not, the prices I just gave you were used prices, and they weren't brand new prices. Those are used prices off of eBay I took yesterday. Okay, I went on eBay yesterday, and I went through all of eBay's graphics cards to see which was the high priced and the low priced. Okay, now, weighing my differences, that if I would have went with AMD, I could get a RX 6600 for the price of a 2060, knowing that RX 6600 in gaming is going to beat the 2060. Okay, and it shows it on the charts, the graphs. So, come on, nvidia, you really got to start thinking about this. I know you don't send me nothing, and I know I'm just another reviewer that's not on your books, but you have to understand something. I'm a consumer too, and I know everybody out here is a consumer as well that bought your products from you or from an AIB partner. But when you got these prices that you put that are so high bar, you're only going for there's a whole world here, and in this whole world you're only dealing with 1/4 section of this whole world, and then you wonder why your money books ain't showing what they need to be, because you're not hitting the whole world. You're hitting 1/4 of the world. You're hitting the 1%ers that have deep pockets, but you're not looking at the other percent that doesn't. So you're looking at 1% compared to 99%. And I guarantee if the 4070 Ti is anything like the 4080, I'm sure I'm sure people are going to be hesitant to buy in the 4070 Ti. You might sell out in the first week, but that doesn't mean you're putting out 200,000 graphics cards neither. You could be putting out 50,000 graphics cards and then tell everybody, oh, we sold out and blah, 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 and it's going to be a while before we get any. Just like you did with the 4080. Just like you did with the 4090. So basically, you make it look like you sell out of the new products you're putting out, but you actually are not hitting the full base of everybody. You're not hitting the whole world. How many gamers you got in this world? I guarantee you have at least a couple million gamers in this world. At least a couple million. But you're not hitting those gamers. You're hitting 1/4 of the gamers and insulting the rest with these prices. You know, it's not looking good for you, so you best think about it. That's my rant for today on this CES January 3rd. Right here, it's been live. I looked at it live stream. And, you know, the sad part is that, you know, if these, you know, the consumer that's not being able to afford something, and I know it's not crying out there or anything, but you know, these consumers that come into my chat, believe it or not, or they come in and leave me emails telling me this is bogus bullshit. And that's exactly what they tell me. It's bogus bullshit. And I get that. I get this in my email every day that is saying it's crap. So, you know, is there anything you can do about it? Well, the only thing I can do about it is voice my opinion right here on YouTube. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Voicing my opinion to my followers and the consumers. To nvidia, so you hear it very carefully. I know I'm fairly new to this, but believe it or not, I've been in the gaming world since 1986. Okay, I've been on Second Life for more than 20 years. I've been on Otherverse more than 18 years, and so on. I was even on the first metaverse when it first came out in 1986. So think about it. You know, I've been out there and I've made a lot of friends and they all watch my stuff. So there it is. But anyway, I'm just saying what's on my mind, y'all. You can like my videos. You can subscribe to my channel, and it'd be appreciated if you do. Helps us get up to 1,000 the 1,000 subscriber mark. And this way, you know, it helps get us to the monetization part. If you want to help the channel, subscribe. If you want to help the channel, watch the videos. It costs absolutely nothing. It doesn't come out of your pocket. It doesn't come out of anybody's pocket. It just helps us get monetized. And then after we reach those goals, I will announce then what our new goals are going to be. But until the next time, and I say the next time, and I mean the next time, but, you know, until the next time in the next video, this is JJ, your boy. We will see you then.